Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. I am Tom, and when we left off, we had just discovered the caverns deep, deep underground. Yeah, here's our dwarf who's just zoomed down there, I think, to install the door. I have actually set a. Can I stop following you, please? A hotkey, F2, to zoom me down here. Because these are going to be quite important, I think. Well, what do I know about these? I know that they are. Those are dead sweet pods. This is dense underlichen. I know that the ground down here, the soil, is meant to be good um, for growing. That's why we wanted to find the caverns in the first place. Ooh, what's over here? Black cap. Open space. Oh, very cool. And I can just go down and find more. There's an edge of the world here. Or edge of my knowledge, I don't know. Let's jump to the top and we shall see what's going on up here. A colony of honeybees. That wasn't there earlier. Dense dog's toothgrass and... Yes, whatever. This lichen, sparse underlichen, has started to grow on this layer and the layer below. So I don't actually know what's going on there. Apparently it has something to do with the caverns. Like the spores are getting up from the depths of the caverns, clearly, all the way up this very long stairwell up into my fortress. But first of all, what I want to do is I'd quite like to just at one of these layers here, maybe this one. Well, there is the cavern there as well. It is everywhere. What about up another layer? Oh, these just keep going. Yeah, might be good. Or off in this direction. I was trying to think of, like, would it be good to have a base of operations closer to the caverns down here? Rough-hewn spinel cluster. There are... Oh, plump helmets. Oh, so they grow in this underlichen, that's good to know. Open space and... yes. Anything that's sort of faded like that is marked as open space because it's down a layer. You can see this slope here, so they'd walk this way, come down this slope, down to the layer below, and go wandering off over here. Another layer down, we have this, and so forth. They go pretty deep, like... Ooh, a yellow diamond cluster. Green diamond cluster. So many diamonds. I need to be on the lookout for those, don't I? So yeah, there's a lot to there's a lot to take in now. Citrine cluster. Garnerite wall. Don't know what we need for the caverns, but I know that they're a good place to grow. So maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe we have to think about starting to grow some stuff down there. But I think we just want to focus on up here for now. Probably. Let's let things tick along. We've got the caverns to explore and probably start mining out. But are we ready for that? There's a petition here. Lub Marble Taken wishes to reside in Raglavs for the purpose of soldiering. Ooh, okay. We don't have a military. Maybe that's something we should focus on. What have we got here? We've got our bedrooms. We may as well dig out more in that direction because we're going to need more bedrooms. So the question is, are you going to reveal another... Oh, you are. You're going to keep on complaining every step of the way here until we get beyond that. I wish I could just say auto dig and let that keep going. We've got other notifications. You were possessed, that's now resolved. We've got... that's just generic. You are... No migrants attracted this season. Drinks were completed. Puppies were born. We've seen those, actually. We discovered an unusual volcanic wall studded with gems. Okay. Bard was visiting. Oh, a couple of mud dwarves have gotten married. And there's nothing there except something generic. Whoops. Status of Dusim Theatomos wishes to reside in Ragloves for the purposes of entertaining citizens and visitors. Let's permit that, yeah. Once again, please just keep digging this out. Where's my dwarf? Where are you at? My mining dwarf, because I know it's wet. Yep. Keep on coming back, please. This is going to be kind of tedious, isn't it? Is there something I can do? Like, say... Oh, it doesn't look like it, does it? I would like you to continue digging out this corridor. It's totally fine. I just need to micromanage your digging at this point, do I? It's okay, we'll get past this body of water eventually. Oh, are we done? Fantastic, we're past the water. Okay, which means I can slap more bedrooms down like here, and there's going to be some complaints about that for sure as well. But hopefully you can do little bits of it, and we'll get the rest done after the fact. Because that's the thing, I think we always need to have more bedrooms, don't we? And there we go. Okay, so various bits and bobs that you weren't able to do there. Yeah, so let's dig that out as well. We want to dig that out. This one you were barely able to do. Get all of that again. Get those, and these three here, and that one. We already marked those to be dug out, so... Yeah, there you go. Much better. You're going to complain about those too, so dig those out as well, please. And that is all of the bedrooms in shape. Fantastic. And we should just probably have a work order going to create some beds, because I don't think we've got them at the moment, unless we do. Almost certain we don't. Oh no, we have loads of beds. Why have we got so many beds? We have loads of beds. Let's just place those down then. Furniture, please. Bed. Each of these is a room and requires a bed. Needs bed. I don't have a bed. Why was it listed in stocks if I didn't... Oh! That is these beds. Got it. Right. That's my mistake. We'll create a bunch more beds. We'll just, in fact, do, I don't know, like 20, maybe? Make bed. Make bed times... yeah, I was going to say, like, at least... Well, let's do 30. We've got the materials. It's totally fine. So, make those beds, please. And off you go. We also, as summer begins to approach again, I forget when the caravan comes in, the trade caravan, but we need to think about the prepared meals that they asked for this year. Let me jump back down to the caverns. Not a lot to see down here. What's this here? It is a pile of mud. What's that? Tunnel tube trunk. Muddy young tunnel tube. Okay, so tunnel tubes are like large tree-like things, huh? Pile of mud. Lots of mud down here, which is great. I think that's good for growing in, isn't it? Dense underlichen. My question is, where can we start growing? I guess I need to mine out a bunch before actually doing anything. Can I get somebody to work on that down here? like this is my entrance, so I don't want to mine that bit out. But what about if I said mine just all of this, so I've got a nice big square to work with? The answer is it will only do that particular point. Why is that? Okay, cancel that then. Why will you not do this bit in particular? Don't know. Oh, okay. This wall here had some... It had a red spinel cluster, whereas this is just wall. Okay. So I can only mine it out if it's got these... Like, can I do that? Yes. But I can't do this. Got it. But there is materials to be had down here, so why don't we just get started doing that? Someone would go do that. I think that's going to be safe enough to get done quickly. It's because we can only mine out... we can't mine out the walls down here, so I guess we can't really do much with the caverns. But we can mine out the veins and gems and that sort of stuff. The ore veins and the gems in the walls down here. Human Bard was visiting. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of mining things. What's this now? Ooh, okay. A masterpiece wooden bed. 2. Someone has become a carpenter. And our make wooden tables order is complete. So we'll pop up to the top and down a few layers. What about those chairs? Are those chairs done too? They are not. There's one left to do. There is a wooden chair here, but there's a massive stone there too. Maybe I need to expand the stockpile again. Yeah, why not? Why not just take it all the way at least to about here? I know, I've got ore and... Oh, that's why. Don't mind me then, we can actually mine out those walls. That was a mistake. Got about there. Plus the rest as well. This is going to be a huge space, but we can deprioritize it if we have to. And obviously if they hit water, they'll stop. So if I go back down to the caverns now, can I actually, now that I'm selecting all rather than just the ores and whatnot, I can actually do that, right? Yes, I can. Fantastic. Cancel that. Actually, why cancel that? Why not do that? I kind of wanted the flat space up here, so let's do that. You can mine that out for me, and we can have a little bit of flat space to start working with down in the caverns. Not that I know what to do with it yet. I know we want to be growing things down here, because apparently the soil is more fertile. But apart from that, I'm not 100% sure what to be making of it. Are these are the puppies? They're in the hospital ward. Is this... I guess this is the... Oh, no. Oh, they ran away. I was trying to work out if they were the... No, there you are again. Hello. Yeah, you are their mother, I'm guessing. Yeah, she felt adoration after giving birth to triplets. She was blissful after becoming a parent. Triplets? I mean, it doesn't look like triplets. How's this expansion going? Quite well. Quite well. Quite well. Let me expand this particular stockpile if I can. Stockpile? Yep. Repaint this stockpile. Starting from here, going all the way back to here. There we go. And when you get back to mining those out, we'll go over it again. But people can start moving things into there now, like these rocks that are in the way over here. What else does our little community need at this point. Oh yeah, barracks. We've got, what have we got? We've got one office. We could maybe use more offices. I'm not entirely sure what for, but we've got one office for our administrator, who's doing a lot of tasks, keeping count of things and managing work orders, that sort of thing. We could clearly do with a barracks, maybe an archery range. What is a pit pond good for? Animals assigned to pit pond zones are dumped in the pit, but will leave the zone afterward if possible. If the pit is designated as a pond, your citizens will attempt to fill it with water using buckets. Oh, that's cool. Animal training. Animals that are capable of being trained receive their training at this zone. Water source. Your citizens will drink at a water source or gather water using buckets for various tasks. This is useful if you don't have a functioning well. Oh, we need a well. Dungeon, tomb, gather fruit, fishing, sand, clay. Okay, we actually do need a well, don't we? Is that going to be under constructions? No. Machines and fluids? Yeah, well. Place the well in an open space above water to provide a relatively safe area for your citizens to draw water. Requires mechanisms, blocks, a chain or rope, and a bucket. Okay. So a well needs to be above water. Didn't mean to do that. We know we have water on this level, but that's the surface water. So there's nowhere really to place a well above. We haven't struck underground water anywhere. Keep going. No sense in having a well then. Maybe I should have the barracks here. That would be an idea. Let me set this to a higher priority. And we'll have it come off just about here. And have it yay big. I don't know enough about barracks though, so let's learn a bit about those. Squads should be assigned to a barracks. The squad can be set to train, sleep, and store equipment there. Okay. Now why is that good for us? I don't know, but I feel like we need some kind of military training. We might be able to get to that from in here. Justice. There are no open cases, closed cases, cold cases. Fortress Guard. Desired metal cages and chains in Dungeon 03. We want metal cages and chains. I've not yet appointed any guards. So one thing we do want is to appoint a guard and also to I don't even know how to appoint a guard. Labor? Workers, hunters, planters, fisher dwarfs. I can appoint a sheriff. But yeah, I guess we need a dungeon in that case. Let's go down to the layer below, and we'll add a dungeon in down here somewhere. Maybe south of the hospital, or maybe off to the east. Let's do it south of the hospital. We'll dig out a bit more down here. That should do us, and we'll have it come off the other side as well. And about here. Let's not make it too big for the time being. We'll make it about yay big. And this is going to be our dungeon. Upstairs we'll have the barracks. Assuming that even makes sense. Barracks. Drag, drop. I accept. Which squads? I don't have any squads, so maybe I don't need this yet. Well, we've got it. I don't know how to set up a squad or assign a squad or anything like that. But the dungeon and the sheriff seem more important for the time being, don't they? So we'll set up a dungeon and get ourselves some cages. Was one of the things that we wanted, right? Justice. Okay. Metal cages and chains. We want them to be metal, apparently. Oh. Well, I don't exactly have metal working yet. Furnaces. Where's metalsmith? None of these are a metalsmith, are they? No, so let's get a metalsmith down at the least. Workshops. Metalsmith. Put you just there. Select materials for the metalsmith's forge. Amount needed 1. Iron anvils? Oh. Let's just use the jet. And can I do anything else like a magma forge? Forge weapons and armor here. Oh, that'd be good. Mechanic. Let's get a magma forge down. Just to the side of this one. Needs magma safe anvil. Okay, so I don't have that. What else can I do then? Farming furnaces. Glass furnace, kiln. Bake clay objects. Magma glass furnace. Magma kiln. Bake clay objects here. Magma smelter. Make metal bars from ore here. Smelter. Make metal bars from ore here. I think, yeah, let's go for the smelter. Make charcoal and ash from wood here. We'll go for this smelter. I think we can do that. Just to the side here. Again, just use the jet. And there was something else I saw there. Workshops, furnaces. A wood furnace to make like charcoal. Just make that one out of chalk, that's fine. So now we can process, well, we can process wood into charcoal, and we can process charcoal and then ore into metal, right? I think. The puppies are just using the chapel as their sort of den, and that's really cute. This I wanted to be a dungeon, didn't I? So let's assign that dungeon here. Accept that. Nothing matters there. Let's not bother with that. It's going to need metal cages, and it's going to need... So I wonder if I can make that yet. Chain was another thing. Brass chain, bronze chain, copper chain. I have so many options. I should actually click one of these workshops and see. Add new task. Do you have, say... Nope, you don't have chains. Do you have, say, cage? No, you don't have cage. What about you? No. Make black bronze bars requires fuel. So we don't have the fuel. You, I'm guessing, can make charcoal. Or ash. Got it. You can make weapons and ammunition, armor, furniture. Furniture? Silver, iron, tin. Go for brass. Animal trap. Chest, door, hatch cover, grate, statue, table, throne, floodgate, door. No. Metal clothing. Make instrument piece. Make instrument. Other objects. There's so much to explore. The barracks we're not going to make use of just yet. I do have a petition, so let's respond to this petition first. Wishes to reside here for the purposes of entertaining citizens and visitors. Let's approve that. We need a sheriff. I'm going to assign a sheriff as well on nobles and administrators. Who wants to be sheriff? No relevant skills. Nobody's got any relevant skills. Okay, let's leave that vacant for the time being. Militia commander would be good to have. Adequate tactician. Let's make you our military commander. You don't require an office or anything. Nope. What about a hammerer? No relevant skills. What does a hammerer do? Members of the nobility. Yeah, so some of these don't actually have hints, like manager, chief medical dwarf do at the top there, but hammerer doesn't, so I don't know what that means or what that does. Messenger, anybody got relevant skills? Oh, yeah. Expert intimidator, novice observer. High master consular, what? A lot of people have relevant skills for this one. You're just a peasant. A lot of other people are doing other things. Let's assign you. We may as well. You don't need an office and everything, so that's fine. Oh, we can actually have multiple messengers as well. Let's leave it for the time being. This brand new stockpile is advancing and getting filled out. There was something I was doing before I got distracted, wasn't there? Something's happened. No, what happened? Why? Carol Inglemiston, weaponsmith, withdraws from society. Why? The agreement to establish a temple for the healing cult was abandoned. I have been so wronged. Oh. I see. Yeah, that's my bad. So what I made was a chapel. Yeah, let's go over here. Close that for a moment. This over here, it is zoned as a chapel, and it is a chapel of bastions dedicated to the healing cult, but it is not a temple. And that's the issue, right? It's a shrine, in fact, of worth like 1,000, and it would increase from shrine to something else at the level of 2,000. So what I needed to be doing... Okay, I get it now. What I needed to be doing was to be increasing the worth of this little chapel, making it larger, more ornate, filling it with statues, and all I did was add a little... what was it called? Like an offering plate thing? And that's obviously not enough. So you've abandoned society because I failed to meet the needs of that particular petition. Okay. That's fine. So what do you do now? Where do you go? Are you leaving us? She feels indignant after an agreement to construct a temple for the healing cult was abandoned. Strange mood. Peculiarly secretive. Strange mood, not good. Strange mood, what are you doing? Have you... What are you doing? Is this bad? This could be bad, right? Yeah, she needs alcohol to get through the working day. Oh, military. I guess this is where we could... let's not. Okay, does this need anything in particular? This building has been claimed by weaponsmith Carol. Works secretly, so I don't even know what you want. Let's let you get on with that. A mysterious construction. So she has what she needs, at least. Get rid of that. Left click for recenter. That's someone became a carpenter. Bard was visiting, etc., etc. Summer has arrived. Okay, summer has arrived. It's midsummer. Okay, I need to be making those meals. That's the next thing I'm going to do. I've struck fire agate and flash opal and a bunch of other stuff. Created a masterpiece, date palm wood bed. The agreement to establish a temple for the healing cult has been abandoned. Okay. That's my bad. I now know... okay, so I know that the idea was to make it of a certain amount of worth and failed in that. You are going to continue with that job. I need to place a work order for a bunch of prepared meals that we can hopefully hold on to until the caravan arrives. So, it's not underprepared, is it? Wait, it was, wasn't it? Prepare lavish meal. Can we do that? I don't think we need to do that. Lavish is a bit over the top, right? We'll do maybe some fine meals, shall we? See if we can do that. We'll do about 50 of those. Is that going to be okay? See if that's possible. I'm very interested in what you're doing now. A mysterious construction. We attracted no migrants. Make bed has been completed. We don't have unrotten fermented vegetables, so we can't make alcohol at the moment. Let me place some of these beds back down. Furniture, bed, one here. And another. I want to keep building after, please. Furniture, bed. So keep building and use closest. That's totally fine. Also, doors would be good if I've got any spare doors. I'm not sure if I do have spare doors. But there we go. That's a beginning there. How close are you to done? Anything? Still just working secretly. I'll get a notification when you are done, won't I? So needs unrotten bone body part. Yeah, so we're running out of various materials now. Let me just increase the area of this stockpile again with a repaint from this corner down to here. Okay, we're paused. Cyril Ingelmistem, weaponsmith, has created Desizagol Orstis Toltig, a bismuth crossbow. Okay. Oh, she offers it to the beautiful book. Okay, thank God. Right. Oh, sorry, I just jostled the mic. I was so afraid when she'd created a crossbow. I thought she was going to go berserk. I thought, yeah. But obviously she had the material she needed to create this crossbow. I just thought she was going to use it. Well, that's okay. That's unusual. Paint that area like that. That's fine. Is everybody just going along? Except I've done that. Yeah, so here it is. Well, this is not it. We can go to stocks. No, we can't. We should go here, where we can see our objects. This, we can go to it. It's being carried by you at the moment. Let me go back to there. Objects. Yeah, so it is Desizakol Orstis Toltig. Snarl spite the reclusive barricade. And it is a treasure of the beautiful book. That's ours. And it is a bismuth crossbow, value 1,000. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of bismuth. Okay. And it's with Lorbam Godenzos, a potter at the moment. Very interesting, huh? I was very worried when that happened, but rather than it being bad, our dwarf, she made and offered us a gift instead? I don't know. Because you'd think I'd failed that petition, right? I mean, I did. See if we can get some doors down. Yeah, select material. No, just use the closest. I don't mind. As long as I've got enough to go here, that's great. There we go. Some of them are going to be stone, some of them are going to be wood, but it's all going to be fine. And then we do need to designate each one as a bedroom with multi-paint. Starting here. Oops. Yep, I'm trying to select another rectangle. So all of these will then be claimed as individual bedrooms belonging to, well, whoever claims them. Done. And that's totally fine. The idea was to have this as a dungeon as well. Oh no, we've already designated it as a dungeon. Okay. How were things going down here, by the way? Did we... We did not. We're still waiting for that to happen. Which is fine. It's not important. Look at all that lichen. What is this as well? Young goblin cap. Sweet pods. Is that good or is that bad? Young black cap. What have I got stock-wise in terms of, say, seeds? Pigtail, cave wheat, sweet pod seeds. What happened to my plump helmets? Do I have any of those? Or have I made a mistake? Plump helmets spawn. Just all the way down, plump helmet spawn. I don't know. So did I make some plump helmets and did they get used and do I not have any more? Have I not managed enough in terms of like what's being used to make drink and what's being replanted? Have I like overextended the drinks order? Perhaps? I don't know. Yep, we got that crossbow. All those wooden bins are completed. And I've struck blue jade. Where's that at? Oh, over here. That's fine, whatever. Keep going. Everybody just keep going. It's like I really still don't know what I'm doing here. There's meant to be creatures down here too in the like rather nasty creatures. I'm guessing, right, if I've got no dwarf down here presently observing the area, they wouldn't see the creatures, but... Goblin cap cap. This is water, right? Water, yeah. Water over a pile of mud. So there's a large body of water beneath the surface here. This is a pile of mud, and this is dense underlichen. Yep. Cavern floor. Back up the top, we do have underlichen, sparse underlichen. That's of concern, and for me to figure out what the hell that is. You're going rather slow, aren't you? Show some mercy now and again. Bitter after getting into an argument. Okay. Yeah, because they have little lives they're living out. They tell stories. You're asleep. What? No, what are you doing? Annoyed after sleeping on a rough cave floor. Ah! Who are you? You're a human maceman. You're not one of mine. Well, yes. Maybe at this point I could expand the tavern. Let's do that. We'll have a corridor with rooms off, say, about here. And I intend to do this. And then you can each have, well, anybody staying here can have a room at the tavern. One more like that for the time being. That makes 6 rooms. Somebody come dig that out, please. And as soon as you have, I want to expand the this, if I can. Repaint this zone. That's the plan. Can I, yeah, can I do it like individually, like that? All the way down, say here, and then here. Yes, I can. Brilliant. Okay. So the idea is to have these be bedrooms belonging to the tavern. I think this is probably the way to do it. Right? I'm not, once again, not certain. But this needs beds. So I accept that. That's fine. Then I add furniture. Furniture, bed, and once again, yes, use closest material. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. And if we can, I'd also like to add doors on these rooms. I do not have enough. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more doors. So could somebody make me some more doors, please? Door. No, just not any of that, please. Just a wooden door would be fine. Yeah, make another 10 of them. That's totally okay. But can I crack on, please? So, if I look at this zone now, the tavern. I can assign a new existing location to this zone. Locations are groups of zones. Okay. All visitors welcome. Yep, that's totally fine. Chests in common area, 1. Goblets desired, 10 out of 10. Stored instruments, we don't have those. There's no tavern keeper. Maybe we should have a tavern keeper. You're an expert negotiator, but you're a messenger. I mean, you may as well be a... Who's not doing anything? I have a militia commander? Did I appoint someone as militia commander? Let's just... We'll appoint you, if we can. Tavern keeper. Yep, we can add a second tavern keeper as well if we want. And a performer, but let's not. I guess that's fine then. It has rooms. Someone was complaining about sleeping on the floor here, and it's a tavern or inn, right? This here is a inn/tavern. The current location assignment is, well, it's an inn/tavern, right? Pretty sure. And seeing as it's an inn, I assume that's all that's needed, is beds. This is a game that needs to be played with a wiki. That I know. Oh, we need one more door to be done. Yep, that's totally fine. But we're making progress slowly. Why have you stopped here? water. Got it. Well, you're still gonna dig that out. Let me just assign all of that to be dug out as well. You've left those, but they're still going to be worked on. Keep on going. One more door yet? Fantastic. This wall never got finished. I'm not quite sure why. I asked for it to be done twice, but it just never really got worked on. Yeah, we need more plants. And I've struck blue jade somewhere. Keep having a go at it. And the last bit as well. Okay. So things really are just ticking along slowly here. I still, a lot of the time, don't really know what I'm looking at. How are we doing for those prepared fine meals? We have at least 14 of them, which is great, and there are 36 still to be made. Hopefully by the time the trade caravan comes, we will... Yep, make one door completed, fantastic. Damp stone located, yeah, that's fine. We knew about that damp stone. But you're still mining that area. Oh, you're done, in fact. You are done. Brilliant. So I want to wait for the game to save, and then we'll redesignate that stockpile. And after this, we'll do wrap up. I genuinely don't know where to take the fort from here. Like, oh, we have no drink. Yeah. See, that's what I need to figure out. I need to figure out how to make the stuff I need to continue making alcohol, because at the moment we're not making any. And that's making my dwarves a little bit unhappy. We need to start thinking about a military, I think. We'll have the trade caravan coming in soon, surely. Like, when do they arrive? Autumn has arrived. I haven't had any news of the caravan arriving yet. Elephants again! They just migrate around here sometimes. That's fantastic. Like, the world is just brilliant and dynamic, and it's always doing something. It's a game that can play itself. It doesn't need your influence. I mean, that's how the world gets generated in the first place. It does 100 years of history, just generates that. Well, anywhere from 100 is just the default. You can go up to 1,000. I'm still eager to explore more, and hello, you. We've got a visiting spear dwarf, visiting bowman, etc., etc. Ooh, hello. We have some goblins. Now, I was under the impression that goblins were not friendly. But these ones seem to be friendly. This one is a goblin dancer. She is 23 years old, has 2 lovers, is good with language, values truth, values craft work, not inclined to create art, a thrill seeker, and not musical. No current activity, but you are a dancer, but you're not musical. Okay. A great affinity for language, a good feel for social relationships, and the ability to focus, but she has little willpower, meager creativity, bad intuition, poor analytical abilities, and little natural inclination towards music. Needs any? Somewhat focused with satisfied needs, unfettered after spending time with people. Okay. We have goblin visitors now. We have little multicultural hub of activity here in the tavern. There's also an elf. Elves and goblins and dwarves, and I think these are humans as well, right? Humans and elves and goblins and dwarfs all just together here. We have an elf poet. What do you know? Like, what's your knowledge? You must have, yeah, a ton of poetic forms and musical forms and some poems. Zeal and nothing more. Stasis, it laughs. We see domain. We see domain sounds dramatic. I also like Stasis, it laughs. That's a great title. We see domain is a poem authored by Famine Kilalali, which is you. It is an example of the suitor of lenses. The work has no particular subject, the writing is completely serious. Overall, the poetry is not awful, but not very good either. The suitor of lenses is a light poetic form originating in the godly dagger. The rules of the form are applied by poets to produce individual poems which can be recited. The poem is divided into a quintain and 3 quatrains. Use of assonance is characteristic of the form. A form of parallelism is common throughout the poem, in that certain lines use the same placement of allusions. Each line has 10 syllables. Every line of the poem has a terminal caesura. The first part is intended to describe the past. The third line of the quintain must expand the idea of the first line. The second part is intended to move away from previous ideas concerning the future. The third line of each quatrain must expand the idea of the second line. And so from that you could write poetry in that form, which is interesting. You know a lot of poetic forms as well. Of course you do. You're a poet. That is you didn't seem happy. No, you're satisfied. My goodness, this is yeah, I'm enjoying that. The tattooed mountains wishes to reside in Ragloves for the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors. Do you approve? Absolutely, go ahead. I've approved so many requests for people to live here. It's fine. I don't have enough beds. I should really do a dormitory somewhere, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll do that last before we wrap up here. We've got a lot of people now. A lot of visitors and a lot of animals too. Yeah, spear dwarf. A performance troupe. The Tattooed Mountains. They were a troupe of performers. Okay. I did not realize. Another bard is visiting. Ingi's Mirror Feasts wishes to reside here for the purpose of soldiering. Sure, approve. I'm probably going to regret all of these approvals. So, yeah. Let's actually have a, yeah, we'll dig this out a bit further. Down to, say, about here. And we won't have room to expand the chapel then, which is awkward. We're going to add, off here, a dormitory. Yeah. Make it yay big. That's gonna need more. That's gonna need more beds and whatnot. But okay, some stuff is happening. No, that's not mine. You. Relations. Anyway, let's check these. Diplomacy. The expedition leader, Kosov Ralasan, meets with the outpost liaison, Erith Kilomidor. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Okay. The world is the same as ever. Okay. Make requests for next year's caravan. What are we short on? I really don't know. Seeds would be great. Oh, okay, plump helmet spawn is seeds. I just need to, I guess, micromanage the planting of them? Okay, we're good for seeds then. Anvils. Weapons would be great. What about, what about meat? We've never had enough meat. That's a big issue for us. I'd love to say just any kind of meat, but no, not elephant meat. No, thank you. We can get that on our own if we want to. Elk, bird, tripe. No. Floating guts meat. Cages. Just give me some copper. No. Oh, I don't know. Tools. Bring me cups, mugs, and goblets. Thank you. Just some marble mugs, please. That'll do, and some granite ones. Done. Okay. Well then, we have finalized the import agreement. Feel free to go over the documents. Yep. Okay. Granite and marble mugs. Okay. You are going to want legwear and blocks is expected. Okay. So I will keep that in mind. Are we still paused? Yes, we are. Petitions. Somebody wishes to reside here. Ducian Windseal for the purpose of entertaining. Approve. We're going to have a very entertaining fortress. You can recenter on certain announcements. Yep, a caravan from Ineth Zoz has arrived. Let's go check that out. They've arrived here. Yep, so we can get rid of that. We have got visitors. We have got just generic. We've got, oh yeah, the outpost liaison. Caravan from, yep, and an animal has grown to become stray dog. Okay, back over to here, and let's go down a layer because here's the trade depot. We need to start thinking about moving goods, and we want to move prepared some of those meals that we made. Nope. What about the yeah, we had no. What? I know that hang on. Trade depot. Move goods to from bags, barrels, beds, bins, body parts, buckets, cages, doors, goblets, logs, stones, tables, thrones, and tools. What? I know they wanted meals, and I prepared some meals for them. Contains. Oh, okay, here's a prepared food barrel. Yeah. Value of 1,000. You wanted that, didn't you? Yes. So let's do that. Bring you the prepared food barrel. I will also request a broker, and we'll bring some of the stuff, of course, to the depot. Like what? What have we got? We've got artifacts as well. We've got we've got tools. We've got thrones, tables, stones, logs, goblets, doors, cages, buckets, body parts, bins, beds, barrels, bags. Can we not get rid of the crossbow? No. Artifacts, is that a... I thought you could sell them. You can sell them, can't you? The artifacts, they're very high value. It's just a bit... I go to objects and take a look for that. Where are you hiding? Stockpile number 3. It is a cashew wood cage. Okay. Cashew wood cage, huh? Can I move a cashew wood cage to here? Nope, I can do Totman Nika. Oh, yes, I can. There it is. So we can move that. And I just can't find the crossbow. Oh, that's because it's not called a crossbow. It's not called a crossbow, is it? It is called Desizakol. So let's just search for Desiz. Where is it? I don't see it. It's in weapon bin. Okay. But can we move Desiz to here? Is that something we can do? If I type in Desiz. Ooh, nope. Nope. Can we get it out of there? Hold on. Back to objects. Desiz. Here we go. Can I... In weapon bin, general stockpile, I can see that. Can I move it at all? No. Not individually, anyway. We could sell the entire weapon bin, but I'm going to have to make a decision about that. So, the trade caravan is here, and we will be doing a trade very shortly. Meanwhile, a little multicultural hub down here of elves, dwarves, humans, and goblins is really lively, and everyone's having a great time. I don't know what the issue is. And from henceforth, from here on, we're trying to figure out what to do next again, because yeah, the game in many ways plays itself. Yeah, we're just letting everyone come in, really. Okay, in the next episode, some trade, some figuring out how to make more drinks because we are very low and we need to. Well, I think we know now how to do that, don't we? We just need to plant some more plump helmets. Yeah. Because you're not set to do anything. Oh. You're only set to do it in winter, that's why. Oh. Okay, we'll figure that out next episode as well. In the meantime, I have been Tom. This has been Dwarf Fortress, and yeah, things are going pretty smoothly, like surprisingly smoothly, I would say. I would have expected this fort to have failed by now, but we're still going. Yeah. So I hope you join me next time. Ta-ra.